Okay, we got one that I never thought I'd be doing here. Welcome back. I should have said that in the beginning, but I'm excited. I got a 2016 BBM Dragon Gate card set. Never opened one of these. I've seen the autos online once in a while for sale. I maybe have picked up one. No, I don't even think I've actually picked up any of the cards. I did get some T-Hawk and some Cima cards, but that was because they had come here a few times to wrestle, and I was hoping to get a couple of, like, some in-person autos from them, but then they didn't return. So, I don't know. I wonder, Dragon Gate, I'm assuming Dragon Gate's got to be coming back here at some point soon to Taiwan. So, that's pretty cool. I'm going to have some more base cards. The base set is only 40 cards. I don't know if this is going to give me the entire set or not. We have specialty autos over here, up to 9. I don't know if that means there's only those 9 did autos, or if it's just those are like, that there's like some special autos that they could be. I don't know. I looked it up for the autos. Auto possibility Cima, Shingo Takagi, T-Hawk. Some of these, it might not be Naruki Doi. Like, the names may not be translating the best. Akira Tozawa is number 5. I'm excited. Dragon Kid. B times B Hulk. I don't know what that is. Yamoto and Masato Yoshino. I don't know. The base cards look pretty cool on the back there. I've seen these base cards floating around. So, let's see what this is. It wasn't a very expensive box to pick up. I've never really seen them pop up very much, though. So I don't think it's like a common thing that just pops up all the time. I was actually looking for another one of those memorial set ones that I opened before. But this one popped up, and I just thought, you know what? Screw it. Let's get a box. Let's get something to open. So there we go. Dragon Gate. Dragon Gate Pro Wrestling BBM 2016 right there. All right, so how did they do it? All right, they did it. It's like the ambitious boxes were, right? Everything's inside in a little holder there, and all the cards are there. So I'm assuming we get a full base set. And they have the roster on the inside. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, we don't know exactly what we're getting in the way of the autographs, but let's check this stuff out. That's pretty cool. I like that box. Like, if Dragon Gate was coming here, I would definitely get some people to, like, autograph over their names on the inside. But Dragon Gate, I don't know, is Dragon Gate still around? I'm positive they are, just not. It's not, like, something that's majorly on the radar right now. Okay, so it looks like there's like a chrome and an auto card down at the bottom. Let's cover those up with the white card, and we'll stick them up here. So this looks like it's the base set, right? 40, 38. Yeah, we've got the base set. So that's pretty cool. You get an entire base set. Kind of like that Memorial BBM set that I picked up, and like the latest Ambitious set that we picked up. So let's go through these ones. All right, first one up, Kenichiro Arai. Kenichiro Arai. All right, it's got the information about them on the back. Like, I'm looking at translations because I haven't really watched a lot of Dragon Gate. I've seen some of these guys when they came to Taiwan, but this is just one of those cool ones to pick up a set of. Kenichiro Arai. Gaiji Ishida. I wonder how many of these people are actually still wrestling. Gaiji Ishida. All right. Oh, and it's got like it's always got the information about them on the back. Debut was 2015, height, weight, birth date, all of that stuff back there. Okay. That one, the first guy. Who's it? Kenshiro Arai? 1998 was his debut. This kid was 2015, so it was only like a year before this. All right, next one. Aita. I don't know how to say it. Eita. EITA. It's one of those ones where it's like, I don't know exactly the pronunciation of those ones. L. Lindemann. That's a name that I've heard before. L. Lindemann. That's one that's been around a bit. All right, L. Lindemann. Oops. I'm trying to repile them so that it's back into the proper order. This should be Gamma. 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 All right, Gamma. 1996 debut for Gamma. I like these sets. I like it where they actually give you the set and it's in the right order. KZY. KZ. I'm guessing it's just KZY. Or Crazy. I don't know. Is that how they're going to say it? They probably have some weird way of saying this guy's name. Next one, Kotoka. Kotoka. Looks a little crazy there. Kotoka. 2009 debut for Kotoka. All right, next one. Saito Jimmy Ryo. All right, Jimmy. There's a whole bunch of Jimmys in this translation. It's really weird. Like, is Jimmy like a really popular name for Japanese wrestlers to take? All right, next one, Cyber Kong. Cyber Kong. That is a weird ass outfit. Like, it kind of looks a little bit like Zoidberg. It does. It looks like, is it Zoidberg? It looks like Zoidberg from the Futurama. But when he's like here, it looks like a bird. But then here, it looks like he's got like a squid stuck on his head. Okay, next one, Cima. Cima's been here a few times. I got a few things from Cima the last time they wrestled here, but that was like 5 or 6 years ago. This is the type of one where I hope if he returns, I can get some of the cards signed. Jimmy Kagetora. This is where we get into the Jimmys. All right. Jimmy Kagetora. Debut 2002. Next one, Jimmy Kanata. Another Jimmy. Jimmy Kanata, 1998 debut. Maybe they all debuted together and they all took the name Jimmy. Because the next one is Jimmy Ness. We have another Jimmy. Jimmy Ness, JKS. I don't know what that is, but Jimmy Ness. But his shorts there say Jimmy Z, so maybe he's a different Jimmy. All right, 1996 debut for that Jimmy. Do we have another Jimmy? No, no more Jimmys. All right, I know it's sad, but we don't have any more. Even though it looks like, I don't know, his name looks the same at the front of it, though. Maybe he is a Jimmy. This is number 14, though. It is. It's another Jimmy. Jimmy Susumu. God damn, it's like Jimmys. All 4 Jimmys. We got 4 or 5 Jimmys all in a row. All of these guys are Jimmys. If you ever went to a Dragon Gate show and you just yelled out, "Hey, Jimmy," you'd have half the wrestlers coming over to talk to you. All right, out of the Jimmys. Shachi Hoko. I don't know. Shachi Hoko boy. I think it would have been better if he was a Jimmy. Be a lot easier for me if he was a Jimmy. All right. So we'll call him Jimmy Sachihoko. All right. Our next one, number 16. Spell Shisha. Spell Shisa. Yeah, Spell Shisha. That could be a not very good translation of his name. Looks a little bit like Dragon Mask. Or Tiger Mask, sorry. Not Dragon Mask. It looks a little bit like Tiger Mask there. All right, next one. Now, former IWGP Heavyweight Champion, right? Is he champion right now? No, but he's former champion. Shingo Takagi. Shingo Takagi, 2004 debut for Shingo Takagi. All right, next one up, Naoka Nanizaki. Naoka Nanizaki, 2002 debut. Next one, T-Hawk. T-Hawk had a brutal match here. T-Hawk chops like, God, he chops like a lumberjack. I still remember the sound of the chops that he was doing on one of the local Taiwan wrestlers when he was here. Those chops were insane. All right, Naruki Doi. Naruki Doi, 2000 debut for Naruki. Akira Tozawa, after all the weight loss. This must be just before he started with WWE, because he's been with WWE for a little while now. 2005 debut. This is the 2016 set, which means it's 2015 picks usually. All right, Dragon Kid. Dragon Kid. Is Dragon Kid the same as Dragon Lee? I don't know if Dragon Kid's the same as Dragon Lee or not. So many dragons out there. All right, Don Fuji. It's like Don Morocco and Mr. Fuji had a love child, and out came Don Fuji. 1997 debut for Mr. Don. Next one, number 24, Hollywood Stalker Ichikawa. What in the hell is that? Like, what is that? That's just weird. All right, debut 1998. He's dressed weird. That is the weirdest outfit we've seen on here yet. All right, number 25. We're getting there. I know. Shut up. Punch Tominagi. Punch Tominagi. Debut 2011. Next one. I don't know. BXB, B times B, BB Hulk. I don't know. I think he wrestled here. I'm pretty sure this guy wrestled here. 2005 debut for him. Big R Shimizu. Big R. Really? Big R? Big R Shimizu. Next one. Flamita. Flamita? 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 I don't know. Another one of our masked guys. Our next one. Oh, why is this guy's name so freaking long? Why is he dressed like the Macho Man? Horiguchi Genki H.A. Jimmy. Jesus. So he's got Jimmy as part of his name, which makes me think that he's a Jimmy. Too many Jimmys. Too many Jimmys. Naruaki Mwajizuki. Yes, I'm reading these. It's not like I know these ones. Mwajizuki. We're getting through this stuff. Problem Dragon. Problem Dragon. He does look like he's got a little bit of a problem there. A little bit of a messed up face. Problem Dragon. Debut 2008. Yamoto. Yamoto. Looks like a very small version of Tala Tonga from the new MFTs. Okay, next one. What number are we at? 33. Takahiro Yamamura. Takahiro Yamamura. Dude needs to go eat something. All right, next one. UT. Better than Jimmy, right? UT, debut 2013. Next one. Like, that's a dude, right? That's a dude. That has to be a dude. All right. Next one. Yosuke Santa Maria. Yosuke Santa Maria. Yeah, that's a dude. Hey, 2012 debut for the lovely Yosuke Santa Maria. Where are we at? Masato Yoshino. 2000 debut. Takashi Okamura. I'm assuming this is the Dragon Gate announcer, right? All right. The referee, number 38, Takayuki Yagi. Takayuki Yagi. Another referee, long hair referee, Mr. Nakagawa. Mr. Nakagawa. And our last one looks like another announcer. Could be owner. Who knows? Right there. Naoto Kikuchi. Okay, so I know that took way longer than you were expecting it to. But hey, if you like looking at full sets, that was the full set of the Dragon Gate 2016 BBM stuff. So that means we have 2 hits. I'm assuming one of them is just going to be like a Chrome card. Okay, that's pretty cool. Like, that's... Oh, so this is like the S... This is the special card with the foil signature, right? The foil signature. So that signature is... That's like a not actually signed signature card, but it's like the foiled well, it's the foiled signature, right? It's basically a very thick chrome card with the imprinted signature on it, as you can see there. So that is S1. So I'm assuming that the auto cards could be anyone in the set. And then there's 9 of these specialty ones, kind of like the current BBM sets. There's always 9 chrome cards, and then there's an auto that goes with those chrome cards. So our auto, we have no idea. If we look on the back, well, let's see. Well, this person signed 329 cards. Jesus, mother of God. Okay, so, and of course, this is not going to be easy for me to figure out who it is either. We're going to flip this because I'm going to have to probably look at their Japanese name to figure out who we have, unless it's one of the big names. I'm hoping for Akira Tozawa. I really am hoping for Akira Tozawa. But, oh, we got that skinny guy. The guy, see, it's my fault for saying that the dude needed to go eat something, right? That's my own fault for saying that he needed to go eat something. Now, his name should not be hard for me to find because the very first letter, or the very first word on that in Chinese is mountain, Shan, which means we're at number 33. So that's Takashiro Yamamura. Takashiro Yamamura. Now, I wasn't expecting anything big out of this set anyway. Like like I'll say it from the get-go on this. There's not a lot of big names in this set, so it's not like you can really expect anything huge out of this set in the way of autographs, unless you get lucky and get Shingo Takagi. Or I know Akira Tozawa is not a big name, but he's funny and he's in WWE. So out of 40 possible autos, there's a good chance you're going to be getting one of the more base guys. I don't know. I'll look this guy up. I'll see what I can find out about him. What did we say his name is again? Takashiro Yamamura, right? Takashiro Yamamura. We got the specialty SP chrome stamped one. There we go. Chrome inlay card of Cima. And we have our full base set. Not bad. Not like it's a cool set. Like if you're like me, you just like to open something and you find something different, right? Like to find just a different set of BBM is always fun to do. So there we go. 2016 BBM Dragon Gate Pro Wrestling set right there. Okay, so that's it. We did pretty well. It was just a fun thing to go through. It's always fun to break stuff. So soon we will be breaking these. We will be ripping into 3 packs of True Heart 2020. Just not this one. I like to keep the suspense up for everyone on that one because we're going to be looking for the Kana base card. And I need to find an online. I'm assuming Joshi City might have it, but I'm going to have to find somewhere online that will have the full set, like the full checklist of the BBM so that I can go through it so I know who I'm pulling. Because that's going to be a lot of wrestlers that I don't know and I haven't seen probably. So there we go. We are done with our Dragon Gate. I got the hiccups now. All right, we're done with Dragon Gate. No more Dragon Gate for us to open on this one unless I find another box. I wouldn't mind opening another box of that. Just like the Memorial set that we opened. Why not? It's something to open. If I can find some more of these online, maybe I'll grab a couple more of them. Maybe I'll pop them open and see if we can get an Akira Tozawa. That's who we're after. We're after, of course, I want Shingo Takagi as well, but I'm still after, I gotta get myself a Dragon Gate version of our favorite boy, right? Our favorite one from the WWE, even though Akira Tozawa is used like a punk, but I don't know. Okay, remember, like, share, subscribe over here. Go over and check out the other page, right? I always like to remind people of the other page, all right? Don't forget about Taiwan AV Card Guy for all your AV card needs. Well, at least watching me open up AV cards and stick my thumb over half of the card half the time. But that's what we got to do to be able to put them on here. So that's it. We are done. Thanks for hanging out. Dragon Gate done. I'm happy with that set. I am keeping this box because, hell, if Dragon Gate ever does come back here, that's a cool little thing to get a bunch of signatures on for the guys that are still around. Okay, that's it. I already told you, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Come on back for more. We're going to be opening more packs, more boxes, and a whole bunch of more crap on here that we always do. So, see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.